All right. Welcome to Underground Sports Talk. Look at this guy who's just looking down, and I thought you were sleeping. Were you sleeping?
No, man, I was just, looking up the newest news out there in the sports world.
What'd you get?
I got a quote. The quote of the week from.
Okay, what's that? Are you looking at your notes? Did you look at your notes for a quote of the week?
No, I just went to my sports app. Anyways,
okay.
Jaden Reed. He says they asked him what he can bring to juice the Packers. That's what they asked, and he said,
"What kind of juice can he bring?"
Yeah, and he said, "If you're juiceless, you're useless." That was his quote. I didn't read any of the thing, but that was like the quote of it.
If you're juiceless, you're useless.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot what Sauce Gardner's thing was, but apparently juice is not as good as sauce, because juice always leaves the fridge right away, but sauce is always there. It's pretty much there to stay. It was just another weird quote about juice and sauces.
All right. Well,
so yeah. I mean,
I just think I know
with what you will.
I will take that, because I know if you're juiceless, you're useless. So
you're useless. All right.
Let's get into.
Well, speaking of that, we're going to be talking about our Week 12 matchup with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden Reed is not going to be playing this game, but he's practicing. He's looking like he's going to play probably against the Lions, maybe.
Wait,
maybe the Bears. Maybe not as soon as the Lions.
When did he start practicing? What, Wednesday? Was that the first day of his practice window?
So Jaden Reed started practicing. Well, it was this week for sure.
I know. I think as of Tuesday he hadn't practiced yet. They didn't open up his practice window, because he only have 21 days to return if they do.
Yeah. Well, he's on here as a limited participant for today. So he was a limited participant practicing today. So he must have just came back today. That's what I'm guessing.
I don't think, I would imagine that he'd be coming back for the Bears game. I think that's where he'll be coming back. I can't see them bringing him back, on a short week like that. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I'd imagine not. But is it a short week? I mean, he started practicing. He's going to be he's going to be on the sidelines. He's going to be out there on Sunday. Probably getting rowdy.
Probably juicing it.
Just juicing it. But that's all speculation. That's neither here nor there. What is here is that this week we have the Minnesota Vikings. And last season, just like with the Lions, we lost to them twice. So honestly, we only won one division game, right? We were a blocked field goal away from being swept by the division last year.
That's crazy.
Thankfully say that we beat the Lions right away, so that's not going to be that close anyway. But
whoa!
We do have a crazy schedule coming up.
chill. We are gonna sweep the division this year. I feel
All
it.
right. Well, that's good because we're going to have a chance, and we'll talk about the future in a second here. I keep getting excited about that. I mean, the coming schedule is going to be fun. But we
It
have
is
the
coming.
Vikings. It starts with that. It's coming. It's here because this week we play the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh,
That's where we can continue our sweep of the NFC North. We got JJ McCarthy. Everybody's talking about him and his kind of lackluster performance this year, which, I feel like a lot of people could have seen it coming, but the Vikings had what they wanted to do and they rolled with it. And I guess I'm pretty thankful for that because they're sticking with him even after his struggles. And we get to play a fresh new quarterback, JJ McCarthy.
fresh
What do you think about
meat.
that guy?
Fresh meat. I
Fresh
think.
meat. Yeah.
Honestly, I think he's not played very well this year. But I there has been spots where in those games where I could see a little bit. A little bit of juice. Might not have no sauce, but he got a little bit of juice. And I would say they have probably the best offensive mind at head coach over there, so that's always going to help. Can't estimate them there with O'Connell and with that receiving core. I mean, that receiving core is still one of the best in the league. Jefferson, Addison. They got Aaron Jones is. He's very effective in the passing game, as we know. So yeah,
Yeah. And we're gonna have a stare off.
yeah.
No,
Well,
and I was gonna say is I think that I wanted to let you keep going.
you wanted to
Sound
let
like
me
you
keep
had
going?
some more. Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah. I guess we're just sticking with McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say I don't think that I wouldn't say he's a bust yet, but I'm not worried about him right now. You know what I mean? I feel that defense is going to be a lot for him to overcome in Green Bay.
Yeah.
That's going to be tough, even with everything that he has surrounding him. Yeah, he has a great supporting staff, like I was saying, with the coaching and the receiving core. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not too worried about him. Let's put it that way. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I'm not either. He seemed to have struggled a lot this year. I think that our defense needs to get to it. They need to amp it up, and this is a perfect opportunity to add some juice into the defense. I mean, they've been doing great, but having a great game where you got sacks, you got picks, you're holding them to single digits. And then, with that being said, like you said, I think the defense is going to be able to do their thing against him. They're going to eat. The question is the offense going to show up? Because I think it's inevitable. But the most consistent team about thing about the Packers this year has been the defense. So the question that we all have is, hey, if the defense is going to be doing their thing, is the offense going to go ahead and show up and play some complimentary football?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think they are. It's gonna be a game, that we're not really used to at this time of year. The weather's gonna be great, actually. As far as it's not gonna be cold, which that usually does affect offenses. Ball cold, slippery, kicking stuff. But
Yeah.
uh, I think what is the weather going to be? I know here in Beloit it's supposed to be probably the last nice day. Let's see.
It's going to be cold.
Is it?
It's going to be cold. Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think the offense will show up. I think Jordan Love's going to have a big game. I'm looking forward to him having a monster game. And to honestly, this is a game, in my opinion, I believe that's going to start his MVP case. I do believe that Jordan Love at the end of the year is going to be maybe at the top of that, but at least in the top 5 of MVP voting. And I feel like it starts now. He's had a good season. He hasn't had a bad season so far, but this is, Toyota-thon. This is his time. He's always great, coming around the end of November, December. And I expect, I expect him to put up, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns. Something like that.
250 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Any picks? Any crazy picks thrown into triple coverage and just like giving it a go? Or do you think Christian Watson's catching those balls? Minnesota's not coming up with those.
You know what? Yeah, he's gonna have a pick. He's gonna throw a pick.
He's gonna have a pick.
Yeah, he's gonna throw one. He'll get one out there.
Well, tell me what you think about this. The Green Bay Packers defense as a whole have only half the amount of picks that J.J. McCarthy has thrown this season.
Wow.
That's that's kind of hard to fathom. I don't know which is better. Should we have more picks? Or should J.J. McCarthy have less? Obviously, I'm not worried about him having less. I'm glad he has a lot. Hopefully, our defense can go ahead and get a pick or two. We've had plenty of opportunities where we're dropping those interceptions, and J.J. McCarthy tends to throw those interceptions. So what I'm looking for is for the defense to go ahead and get a pick, and that's what I'm talking about. I think they are going to eat. I'm still on the defense. I'm just thinking that they are going to be a huge factor. Yeah, our offense is going to do well, but I think it's going to mainly come down to the defense doing their thing, coming up with those balls.
Yeah, I agree. It's crazy to say I have more confidence in the defense. They've been more consistent this year than the offense. The big problem on defense that I see for us is if Quay doesn't play. I know we have linebackers. We have, McDuffie, obviously Coop, and Hopper. We've been wanting him to hop in all year. He had a great preseason. But Quay Walker's been the best linebacker this year, which probably something you more predicted than I did. I thought Coop was going to separate himself a little more than he has so far this year. But yeah, Quay's been, and he's doubtful. So if he's not playing, I think that's that's a big loss. Now it's probably not the worst place to lose him because we have the depth, but still a player of that caliber. When we have Cooper and Quay out there, it's that sideline to sideline linebackers is just, there ain't nothing like it in the NFL right now, I would say.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that doesn't get as much attention as other things, but they have been doing great. Quay is doubtful, so pretty much I would say that's out if we're saying that on a Friday, that he's not going to play. So again, for me, I just think that our DBs need to come up with some picks, and I think they will against the JJ McCarthy, who likes to throw picks. That seems to be his thing. And hey, I like it. That's good for us. And I think that if our offense shows some life as well, we'll be just fine. We got to put up more than 10 points, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, I expect I'd like to see a 30 burger or, maybe 27. I don't know.
2-7.
2-7. But I think they got the chance. I don't Vikings defense has been decent this year. Given the fact that their offense has been turning the ball over a ton. But yeah, the temperature, game time temperature at kickoff is 47, and it'll get up to 48. So that's football weather. You know what I mean? It's not cold.
That's football weather, but you want it to be like freezing cold by now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying for offense, it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a pretty game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll be good.
They'll be able to throw the ball. It's not gonna hurt when you get hit. Your bones haven't turned to ice yet, but it'll get there. Trust me, it's gonna get there. They're gonna feel it. So Chicago,
it's gonna be some nice fall weather. I mean, they're from Minnesota, but they like to hang out in the dome. They're not very familiar with the elements. They're not fans of the elements, apparently. They have their dome, which did collapse on them back in the day. They had to build a new stadium made out of steel. Their stadium is pretty interesting. I mean, we drove past it quite a few times, but
we should go there. See some birds die.
What?
Because they have that big glass, like at the front entrance, it's all glass, bro. And they had somebody just cleaning up birds, like hundreds of birds a day when they first started.
So birds just run into that because they're thinking it's the sky.
Yeah.
Still, wow.
Hey,
wow.
Give it up to Minnesota. They keep their glass clean. They keep their glass clean.
I guess they keep it nice and clean, but I don't know. They seem like some animal cruelty is going on there, and it needs to be investigated.
Yeah, there should be an investigation. I heard that McCarthy did eat one of the heads off one of those birds, and since then he hasn't been able to, throw the ball to his team. So, but I don't know.
JJ McCarthy does look like he would eat the head off of a bird. He looks like he belongs, in a heavy metal band with the way that he likes to do his face there. You've seen that, right? You've seen how he has that face paint on him. He just is going crazy with the face paint. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. That's a bird eater. Nope.
Yeah, if that's a bird eater, if I've ever seen it, right there. I mean, look at it. He's got the 1 star under the sea. What does that mean? I mean, aren't you supposed to have a few more? I don't know. But yeah. Look at those eyes. He looks like a guy who enjoys a good pigeon.
Yeah. So, I think the biggest story for the Packers, and I don't know if this game we're even going to really see it, but it's going to be the kicking situation. Who's kicking for us?
Yeah. It looks like, based off of the injury report that I was looking at, it looks like Automatic Manis is going to be kicking for us. He's been a full participant in practice all week. I guess with the kicker, it's a little different, though. If you're a full participant, then, so was Haversick, and they're probably looking to see who's doing better. Since our kicking has been so inconsistent, I wonder if there's some battles going on this week during practice
I did in one of actually now that you bring that up, Matt LaFleur did say that in his press conference that it's a competition right now. That's why we have them both on the roster. And yeah, that was I think that was the Monday or Tuesday, whenever that press conference comes out that I was listening to. But yeah, so
yeah, as fans, we don't talk about that much. We're kind of thinking about it now, but I bet you the team that's been a big story within the locker room kind of is who the kicker's going to be, because there's probably a kicking battle going on all week over there while they're practicing, and they're just seeing who it's going to be. And I haven't really heard anything honestly about like who's been doing better, who's been showing out more at kicker, but man, it could be anyone.
I have confirmed from my sources that McManus sources, multiple sources, that McManus does drink beer in between kicks. That's what I've heard.
I believe that.
Yeah. So man, I don't know. Cigarette? There might have been a cigarette involved too. I don't know. I think he's back though. I think this week McManus is back. Automanus. Smoking cigarettes.
All right. Well, hopefully he can bring some cigarettes onto the field.
Some of that juice.
Whatever helps. Whatever helps. Yeah, some juice. We just need something to get going.
Yeah.
With the kicking.
I don't think we're gonna have a lot of kicking because I do feel like we're gonna be able to move the ball.
It's gonna be a lot of extra points.
Yeah. Yep. Like 6 or 7. Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even try.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, wait, what was that? What'd you say?
So I just said there's probably be 6 or 7.
6, 7. Hold on. I would hate to wake the kids with that.
Yeah.
That's how you summon. Never mind. Anyways,
yeah. So yeah, I think we could get into the score because we're gonna predict this score, right?
Yeah. What do you think that we're gonna win by?
I'm thinking. Well, we're gonna score 35, so that's that. I feel like this game's gonna get out of hand. So I think there's gonna be some garbage time points. I'm gonna think of 35-20.
Who you got winning that one?
I'm gonna have to go with not the guy that's eating birds. I'm gonna have to go with the Green Bay Packers on that one.
You're not going with the bird eater?
All right.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and obviously take the Packers. I got the Packers winning.
Looks like you got the Packers too.
In a convincing fashion.
What is it? What's it going to be? 48? Oh,
to
my.
7. So this is going to look like, back in the day when we would just slaughter rivals, like I was just seeing a video the other day, Packers Bears. It was 42-0 before half. I think this is going to happen. We need one of those games. We haven't had one of those games in forever. So I think that this is where it's going to happen. I think the offense is going to show up and our defense is going to keep them under 10 points. And we're going to go ahead, blow them out. Yeah, sorry, JJ McCarthy. I do feel sorry for you because, hey, you're just thrown out there without a chance in the world, coming off an injury. But, hey, man, this is the NFL. I don't like your team, unfortunately. Your team has a big reason on a big, on how we do for the rest of the year. You know, our ranking. We want to win the North. So yeah, we're gonna blow them out. It's gonna suck for them, but it's gonna be great for us. I know sometimes we get a lot of feelings involved and we feel bad for them. We think, hey, they might keep it close. That's cool. No, that's not gonna happen. Packs winning it 45-7.
Yeah, great. I'll just think about how many birds they killed. We shouldn't feel sorry for them. Birds are dead.
Exactly. The birds are dead. JJ McCarthy's eating them. He thinks he's Ozzy Osbourne. And, it's just not good. So sometimes when you go the wrong way, it comes back to bite you in the butt sooner than you think.
Yeah.
And when you go biting heads off of birds and you put makeup on, like some type of delinquent, guess what? Yeah. You're going to be dealt with. And that's by the Green Bay Packers. All right.
I think we need to get, the listeners' opinion. So I like to get, some scores in the comments here. So we can get the correct score, See these Packer fans or Vikings fans, I know there's probably not many out there, but if you guys are out there, hello.
Oh, hello. That's what their Super Bowl trophy room looks or sounds like.
There's a bunch of echoes.
There's a bunch of echoes and sadness.
All right.
So yeah, let us know what you think about the score for the Vikings Packers game, and go Pack go, as always. Before we end this topic though, who do you have your top offensive performer being? Holy shoot, dude, I can't talk.
My top.
Who do you have your top offensive performer and your top defensive?
So I'm gonna go. Let's start on the defensive side. Xavier McKinney coming up with a pick. He's gonna have a pick this week, so he's gonna have a great game on the defense side of the ball, and and then offensively, I'm gonna just. I feel like. Wow, I almost said Rodgers. I feel like Lowe's just gonna be slanging that out there. I guess I did.
Slanging what?
He's gonna be slanging dimes.
Hold on, back up. Who's gonna be slanging dimes?
It's gonna be Jordan Love.
You know who else is gonna be slanging dimes? Aaron Rodgers will be against the Bears. He's gonna put a whooping to him. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. So you think Xavier McKinney gets his pick and Jordan Love's gonna be out there slanging. You said what, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. He's gonna
let it loose. It's gonna be a Favre-esque type of game. So
like a good Favre-esque type of game, though, not like a bad Favre-esque type of game. He is like
a Farvist game. He's gonna throw it the farthest.
Yeah, he is so good. He is like a Farvist.
His finger up here is hey, the great thing is the people that are gonna get that are gonna be Ivan and Isaac when they watch this.
Hey, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Day ones, right there. Day ones. He is like a Farvist.
He is like a Farvist.
He is so good. He is like a Farvist.
Who's your? Let me know who you got.
Well, yeah, man. You stole my thunder because Jordan Love, obviously Toyotathon, but if I can tell you who I want to see go off, and I guess I do think they're gonna go off is. Well, I can't just name one. I'm going to name but I'm going to say our running backs. So Emmanuel Wilson, and then if Josh Jacobs plays, he's gonna still have a big impact too. So right now, Josh Jacobs is questionable. He's on. He didn't practice on Tuesday, but he did practice for the rest of the week in a limited fashion.
I
So
hope. I honestly, I hope they hold him out. Just let him rest up for this Thanksgiving game. You know.
and yeah, I agree with that. I do too. But if he does play some snaps, I think it's because we trust that he's ready. And either way, even
Yeah.
hurt, have we seen him really not have an impact on the game? So I
Yeah.
think either way he will. But I'm with you on that. And if they do hold him out, which I'm cool with too, I do think Emmanuel Wilson is going to go ahead and have a great game as well. I mean, he played a good game against the Giants when Jacobs was out.
Yeah.
So our
Yeah.
running backs. That's why I couldn't just say one. I'm gonna just say our running backs.
All running backs.
When's Marshawn Lloyd coming back? Nobody knows. Why is he still on the roster? No, he'll be good. I don't know. Just kind of getting sick and tired of him being injured.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So hyped about him, but he's just injured all the time.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I regret.
With that being stated, yeah, I do think that our running backs go in. I know Jordan Love's going to go in. It's Toyothon. So obviously that means our receivers. It's so hard to pick a receiver though. So I think, yeah, you got Jordan Love on offense. I got our running backs on defense. X. I mean, that's an easy one to pick. I totally agree with that. But then I think it's going to be something that we all have expected to see and should expect to see and kind of have seen, but are going to really see, which is Micah Parsons. Micah freaking Parsons having him a day. He's gonna have multiple sacks, so not just one. He's gonna have multiple sacks and multiple pressures, QB pressures, and that's gonna be the reason why X is gonna get his pick. And hey, maybe a couple other of those DBs are as well. So I'm, this is one of our first game previews after our rebrand, and it might seem like it's just being overly confident and cocky and biased, but I think it's time, man. It's been a while. We are gonna go ahead and have us a day on Sunday. The Vikings have held their own in certain situations sometimes, but just have not. They've been inconsistent. JJ McCarthy's just not ready. And yeah, man. Micah.
Yep. I agree. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be the big one.